Investing doesn't have to be expensive, confusing, or complicated. You want the basics conveyed in a way that is easy to understand. I'm your host, Lena Armith, partner at Sensible Portfolios, and this is our podcast inspired by real investors who want to pay less, earn more, and retire better. Welcome to Retirement for Real. Today, let's discuss how to prepare for a longer retirement and ways you can reduce your risk of running out of money. Many Americans are focused on when they can retire. They may overlook another factor that is even more important: how long you will need to live on your retirement income. For a question like this, you don't want to rely on averages. According to the Social Security Administration, a 65-year-old can expect to live 19 to 21 and a half more years, but there's a strong possibility that you may live many years beyond that average. In fact, almost a third of 65-year-olds will live to age 90, and a surprising 1 in 7 will live beyond 95. So the question becomes how to prepare for a retirement that may last 30 years or longer. The easiest and most obvious solution is simply to work longer. Defer your retirement date and work for a few more years. The benefits of working even just a little longer can be significant. The most significant factor being an increase in Social Security benefits. For example, a 66-year-old employee who extends his or her retirement by only 1 year will increase their Social Security income by 8%. And if a 62-year-old who works an additional 8 years, he or she will increase their retirement income by 40% or more. So working longer clearly has added benefits. Beyond increased income, however, there are social and health benefits as well. Those who work longer remain engaged with others. As you age, social isolation has been found to be a risk factor for poor mental and physical health, including a higher prevalence of disease. Research has found those who work past age 65 also increase their lifespan. Not to mention that for many folks, work is enjoyable and meaningful. A satisfying career can contribute to your overall happiness and sense of worth. Working longer is one way to prepare for a lengthy retirement. Delaying your Social Security benefits is another. The life expectancy of a married couple is surprisingly long. I'm not an expert on probabilities, but the data tells us there is a 50% chance that one spouse will be alive at age 92. Now, as a married couple, when one spouse dies, the surviving spouse is entitled to only one benefit, either their own benefit or their spouse's. If you are the higher earning spouse, delaying Social Security until age 70 can maximize your surviving spouse's Social Security benefit. By doing so, you're essentially buying your household some insurance against longevity. If you want more information on Social Security, listen to my previous podcast episode on how to optimize your Social Security benefits. Another source of retirement income is a deferred annuity. Now, warning, please be careful about purchasing an annuity. These are complex products, they're difficult to understand, and while annuities do provide peace of mind and can assure you of income for the rest of your life and perhaps even your spouse's, they are expensive and they often have hidden fees. You also need to be mindful of inflation, which reduces your purchasing power and can erode your savings. Currently, we are in a period of historically high inflation, which makes retirement planning even more difficult, especially if you're planning on retiring soon. So you want to evaluate how much risk can you take and tolerate with your investments over time. At the very least, your investments need to keep pace with inflation. Although Social Security benefits are adjusted for inflation, the premium cost of Medicare Part B increases based on its own inflation calculation, which reduces or even eliminates the inflation benefit that you do get on your Social Security benefit. Now, you also need to have a plan for healthcare. Without a doubt, a major expense in retirement is healthcare. Healthcare costs have almost doubled in the past 2 years, and there's every indication that they will continue to increase. According to Fidelity's healthcare cost estimates, A retired couple, age 65 in 2022, may need to spend an average of $315,000 to cover healthcare costs in retirement. So this is significant. It is crucial you factor healthcare costs into your overall retirement plan. Some things worth considering as it relates to healthcare. Carefully review Medicare options even before you become eligible at age 65. Purchase long-term care insurance before you actually need it. You can check as well to see if your life insurance policy comes with long-term care benefits. Now, if you're a veteran, see if you're eligible for a pension with aid and attendance. And if you are 50 and older, consider increasing your retirement savings with a catch-up contribution to a retirement plan. For most of us, the goal here is not simply to live a longer life. We want to maintain our quality of life no matter how long it may last. This goal is best achieved with careful planning that should start well before your retirement date. Thank you for listening to another episode of Retirement for Real. I'll see you next time. Thank you for listening to an episode of the Retirement for Real podcast. If you're looking to learn more about how low-cost investing can help you in retirement, check out our website, sensibleportfolios.com, and click on Book a Call to speak with me or one of our advisors. This podcast is for entertainment purposes only. It should not be relied upon as a basis for investment decisions. This podcast is not engaged in rendering legal, financial, or other professional services.